Good morning and welcome to Oasis, Marcus. It's a nice, bright Sunday morning, and my buddy Frank Lardino keeps asking what a theorist is and what a theorist does, and this is going to be a breakdown of a song that illustrates it pretty well. It's called You've Got Angels 2, and it was originally written one of 6 songs in 8 days for, it was a work for hire, and it turned out to not be Christian, and they asked me to rewrite it. I'm like, forget about it. But it just happens to be a nice, simple song where it's easy for me to explain what an accompanist does and what a theorist does for my buddy Frank. You'll get it as you hear it. All right, thanks very much. So in this first segment, it's just the introduction and the first verse, but I'm going to isolate the piano just so you can hear those chords. Everything else is decoration and foundation on top of it. This is supposed to be countries, and I left it wide open because if you throw some dobro or some slide guitar or harmonica over the top, poof, country. So this is just the foundation of the song. I only want you to listen to the foundations because that's the foundation of the theory. So here it goes. The first 2 chords are kind of they're gloomy. They're not happy. It's a little desperate. And they're major chords, but together they sound minor. They sound brooding. And the 2 chords are the E7 and the C7. So the brown one here is that's the piano. I left a little bit of bass up in the vocals just so you could track where it's at.
I was driving down the back road. The sky was turning gray. My heart was beating heavy. I felt I lost my way. Then a whistle.
So you can see they're kind of dark.
I was driving down the back road. The sky was turning gray. My heart was beating heavy. I felt I lost my way.
So that's the first verse, the beginning of the first verse. And then after this, it gets more and more uplifting. The pattern and the chord progression gets more and more uplifting. And I'll display that when I do this in post. Okay, in this segment, we're going to start from like the first verse. Also, this is my first podcast with this software and this rig, and I'm going to learn by doing. I'm not going to be perfect on this one, but hopefully I'll get better at it as I go. Can't learn everything all at once. Also, remember, this is just the foundation for a song. That's why I write them so fast. It was supposed to be just a foundation, but it ended up being salvageable. In this piece, I'm just going to let that first verse play out because you can hear it and you can feel it more and more uplifting. Don't need to talk about it, maybe in another video, but here we go.
Through the raindrops, the sun said, "You're not alone, it's true."
Gloomy, and now.
I looked up through the raindrops.
That's not right. Let me start that over. So in this one, I'm just gonna start playing it from the darker chords, and as the lyrics go more and more salvation, I look up through the raindrops. The clouds are, the sunlight breaking through. You can feel it, you can hear it, the chords and the lyrics together, more and more uplifting.
Whisper in the silent, felt I lost my way. Was turning gray. My heart was beating heavy. I felt I lost my way.
Now.
Then a whisper in the silence said, "You're not alone, it's true." I looked up through the raindrops, the sunlight breaking through. I've got angels.
So I'll play that again because you can feel it more and more uplifting.
My heart was beating heavy. I felt I lost my way. Then a whisper in the silence said, "You're not alone, it's true." I looked up through the raindrops, the sunlight breaking through. I've got...
So you can see it transition from the dark and gloomy and lost to more and more salvation. It's it's not bad. Now you're getting the picture. Like it goes from minor and dark chords with gloom and doom, and then there's the salvation, and things aren't that bad after all. And then the celebration. I've got angels all around me. So it's self-illustrating. I'm just going to play it.
Not alone, it's true. I looked up through the raindrops, the sunlight breaking through. I've got angels all around me. Every step I take, guide me through the darkness, lighting every move I make. When we're standing in the morning, wondering how we made it through. Don't look now, but you've got angels too.
I should have been a Broadway writer. So in this part, we're going to go through that chorus again. But after the chorus, it is really peaceful and it's instrumental. And, Mike Giordano's on the guitar there. This is all like one take in one day anyway. So, he's just drifting in after playing a gig last night and just laid out the lead and everything else. So this is really quickly done. But after the chorus, don't look now, but you've got angels too. And then it gets really, life is good. Here you go.
Guide me through the darkness, lighting every move I make. When we're standing in the morning, wondering how we made it through.
Everything's all right.
Don't look now, but you've got angels too.
Now it reloads for the second verse. It's dark, and now the lyrics we're back to a little bit uneasiness.
Sometimes faith feels fragile, like a song gone out of tune. But heaven sends reminders that we're just about to bloom. It's a stranger's act of kindness,
Salvation again.
or a prayer that pulls you through. Little signs of mercy, proving love surrounds you too. I've got angels all around me. Every step I take, guide me through the darkness, lighting every move I make. When we're standing in the morning, wondering how we made it through. Don't look now, but you've got angels too.
Now this part transitions into the solo, which we'll get to in a minute here. Hold on. Okay, so after that second verse, and it goes into a instrumental, and I'm going to isolate out this one, which is heavily affected stage, like a whirly. I left a little bit of bass on there for you. There's no vocals because it's the solo part. I'm leaving the piano off so that you can hear these two. And this is like structure. I call this structure. It's like a vase that's holding something else, and then these two instruments, these two, are accompanying the piano, which is off. In a minute, I'm going to add the piano so that you can hear how they work with each other. They're taking turns accompanying each other. And so this is how this sounds. This is a counter melody for the piano.
You don't need to see the face
I like the way those two end right there. That's pretty cool.
You don't need to see the faces.
So this is what it sounds like adding the piano in, because these two instruments, that Polymax and the Whirly, are accompanying the piano first. Then the piano comes with its turn to lead, and these two accompany. Then the piano goes back. I don't even know if I said that right. Okay, so here. See, the piano's accompanying those two. Then the piano comes through. Then they trade roles.
You don't need to see the faces.
This is the bridge.
Hear their wings in flight. Just trust that you're protected in the middle of the fight. I've got angels.
There's the counter melody.
Every step I take.
And the lyrics are different now too.
Holding me together, giving more than I can make. When you're feeling lost and you don't know what to do, don't look now, but you've got
backing vocals.
angels too. Don't look now, but you've got angels too.
I'm going to go back and let's listen to the bass a little bit more, because the bass, I didn't exactly resolve it. I moved the bass into like the third, so it kind of suspends a little bit, and then it lays over and goes to a peaceful. I'm not sure if I have it right.
And I've got angels all around me. Every step I take, holding me together, giving more than I can make. When you're feeling lost and you don't know what to do, don't look now, but you've got angels too.
The bass.
Don't look now, but you've got angels too.
So we're almost done. Now I'm going to tell you what the inspiration was for this song. Years ago, I was living in an apartment and I had, coin-operated laundry. And I had a business meeting the next day and I needed one more quarter. It was real late at night. I needed one more quarter to do the laundry, and I couldn't find a quarter. And I was like, oh man, I was all bummed out and stuff. And one of the angels slipped a quarter underneath the electric bill. And I moved the bill and I saw the quarter and I turned and I said, thank you. So now I'm going to put the Fender Rhodes back in. I don't think there's any B3 here. And sometimes with angels, you don't know if they're really there. Are they there? And we're not conscious. But here are the angels. Here they come.
Don't look now, but you've got angels too.